Every summer we spent on Sheringan on the west coast of Sweden, and it was lovely. There is the little village. It was a nice little village, peaceful and beautiful. That's Kisse and Staffan, my brothers. Staffan, my eldest brother. You call the cat a Kisse, Kissemau. A Kisse cat was loved, and so was he. They're sailing on somebody's boat close to the island where we stayed. And that is the bathhouse where we changed to bathers and kept things. That's Kisse cat. And it could be his wife. I think it is. That's his little boy. And that is Kisse again, my brother. And this is our different children. And you can see it's not a big boat. Kisse was fantastic with the children, and he built little boats for them. And that's my elder sister's triplets. And this is where we used to go swimming every morning. And you can guess that, I suppose. This is the next generation of children. We all learned to swim here. It was a wonderful, wonderful part of the world for us. And that was in the little house. And that's Anita. I remember sitting around that table when I was their age. We had friends everywhere along the coast. And that Staffan, my eldest brother, saluting Kisse Stedone. She was very attractive and funny. One of her children. We used to jump from that diving board, and we used to swim just like my sister's children are. That's a manet. It's a yellowfish, and his threads were horrible, hurt like hell, and left long red stripes. It has changed, but I haven't been there for only about 40 years. When we were there was a few tourists like us. We spent all our summers on Sheringan until storms started to come. Yes. This is the triplets. My elder sister had triplets. She had 6 children. The good thing was that my great-grandmother had spent her summers there. And this is my sister's 6 children and my mama. That is my youngest brother. And there are children from the boys too. This is the park outside our house in Hällefors. You looked at it from the balcony. That was a guest house, and that's where we lived. This is for the servants and Papa's secretary. This is my mama and Papa and our dog Clumsy. Right now we're seeing my eldest brother, and they have just arrived to spend Christmas. They traveled a long way from different parts of Sweden to come and stay. Mama is lighting the candles in the dining room. It was very beautiful and so many flowers. That's Greta. She was with us as long as I can remember, always serving. And this is Sally, and you can see what Emma could do. Emma was the cook. She lived as long as I lived there. She lived there all her life. She died there. My sister's triplet and their big brother. And this is Mama and Papa. And this is Staffan. This is my sister-in-law. That's my sister, between my eldest and me. We all went down to the kitchen then and had our meal. And that's kissing my brother and his youngest little daughter. This is Christmas Day. We're sitting in the kitchen and having a basic meal. The last Christmas was wonderful, and all my dear sweet relatives came, and the grandmother was sitting by the big open fireplace upstairs in the big house and having a cognac. Known as my sister's triplets. It was a very sweet family because we had so much laughter together and liked the glass now and then. And, my sister and my sister-in-law and my other sister-in-law and my sister again. And that's me. And that's Mama. And this is me and my husband. He was much for kissing. That's him anyway, and they're playing bridge. That's in the salon. And that's Clumsy, the dog. Well, he was big and clumsy. A Newfoundland hound. It was lovely. We all belonged to each other. That is Papa. Mm-hmm. That's my uncle, Faber Fredrik, Faster Edla Bygrenstad. And that's Papa's brother, Sven, big. Och Faster Edla Babbe, my other sister, and her husband, the son of Nonne och mamma, och Faber Fredrik, me, Staffan, äldsta bror, and come into the dining room, which is very big and very beautiful, and has one big dining table, and each one has his typical chair, at least with the family, and candles, and very beautiful. That is really waltzing. In the dining room upstairs, and it was big, and it had a white open fireplace, and it had a place for the music. My brother and his wife, she was my best friend. And Mama and my eldest brother and my cousin Karin, and me and my husband, and Papa and Mama. Wonderful. We all enjoyed it. And my eldest brother's baby, and the minister, and he is married to one of my cousins, and he was the art doctor and lived on a big place near the... We all smoked, you know. And my brother and his first baby. You know, we had a lot of babies then. And that Babbe, my sister, and her husband. I think it's a masquerade. This New Year's Eve. We had such fun and laughed so much, and yes, it was lovely. Wonderful. We had such fun. That's farbror Sven. And that's my husband. And that's my cousin. And that's another cousin. And we're drinking punch that goes with coffee. And this is Kiz's wife, Rai. And that's Papa's brother. That's all the little ones in the stairs. We all had children. We were very generous with that. And this is time for a fairy tale. And Mama is reading. If she was a wonderful fairy tale reader. She read out of a big red book. The Kai, and his mouth is full. There was a billiard room, and that's my brother and my father and my brother-in-law and my papa. And they are opening knots and drinking or whatever, I don't remember. Oh, in the salon. The little ones were in that back. You can see that. Fantastic. Woo! And Clumsy's having a ball. Oh. There's Mama. Staffan and my husband. We played with Clumsy and he was pulling her. I think it was heavy for a dog. Oi, oi, oi. It was most beautiful in the summer because it was wild wine climbing the house all over. That's my sister Baba and her husband. They'd probably been out for a walk. And that is Kiss's wife. And that's Staffan's wife. Inger, that's me. But that's my brother. And that's everybody. Yes, we had sleighs. Our sleighs were very old and they were lined with elk fur, so they were warm to sit in. And then all the horses had bells. Bling, 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 bling. It was very lovely. And it was so clean, pure air in the morning. They were bumpy, because they weren't like asphalt those days. Or in the afternoon and coming home till we had a special drink for having been in the cold. It was lots of spices in it, and it was very warm. In the summer, it is always to lakes and swimming. In the winter, it's out with a sleigh, or they're skiing, or Kisa. This is the playhouse, which my father had done for my eldest sister. And it was very nice. A wonderful kitchen and a sitting room in the back with an open fireplace. And this is our home. And that is for an elegant drink. It's all light green, and there were big woods around and wonderful trees, beautiful. Ooh. That's Kisse. That's his wife. The Christmas is going to be ending, and the farewell is coming up. We were a very happy family and loved each other very deeply, whether it was fun or sadness. It's outside Hällefors, and that's for collecting wood. I mean, they had wood for the winter. Mm. We stayed every summer and had our boat, Vi Alla, anchored, and it is on the Swedish west coast, and we could sail to Norway and Denmark from there, and we did.